everyone. Welcome. Thank you for joining me. Thank you, Chat Maniters, for your help. I appreciate it. Hi, Shazamo, Joyce Matthews, Mars S, Pem CA, Shell 522. Welcome, everyone. Today is Friday already. The week went by very fast. And, well, I'll do my little spiel before I go any further, and then I forget. If anyone would like a reading from me this afternoon, I have some slots, and tomorrow definitely have a few slots. So feel free to call me on my YouTube number or text me. We can negotiate a time that's good for both of us to talk. And someone made a suggestion the other day about answering your questions, and I believe I mentioned that yesterday. So they posted some comments on the comment board. And also, if you have more, I will answer them. But the first one, and I meant to talk about it yesterday, was Fox. The person says, I just read an article from the Daily Beast, which reported that Lackland, is far more dangerous than his father. Lackland is the owner of Fox News' son. I forget his name right now, but you guys know who I'm talking about. Apparently, he's far, far right and good friends with Tucker Carlson. I heard the same thing. And, I feel like saying, yes, that resonated when they said it. But I said something a couple of years ago. The way, well, let me backtrack. I don't know how many of you have realized lately, and it's in the open now, other medias are blaming Fox News for what's going on in our country today, the political division and everything else that they lie about, including COVID. Okay. And it feels like to me, Lackland, Murdoch's, is that, well, yeah, Rupert Murdoch, Rupert is his first name, Murdoch is the last name, so Lackland Murdoch. He's aware of those things. I know it's all about money, but I don't feel like changing my prediction. Fox News, and as I am saying this, somebody, I forget his name, he writes a lot of books. He was on Wagner yesterday because someone is temporarily holding the seat for Wagner. She's out this week or the past couple of days. The person wrote a book about the end of Fox News. I believe it was on Wagner. I don't think it was on O'Donnell. In any event, I predicted a while back that Fox News is going to have to change or go out of business. And if I were Murdoch, Rupert, the father, the guy's 92 years old. He has all the money he cannot spend how much money he has. And the way things are right now, given how many people are suing Fox News, the company is, and also not only people who are suing Fox News because of defamation and all kinds of stuff. I'm talking about, if I'm not mistaken, there are some shareholders that are suing Fox News as well. So the prediction that I made was Fox News had no choice but to change. I feel that's coming, or go out of business. When I say go out of business, another entity would probably buy them out. I don't know which one. I'm not sure which one it will be. But the way I am getting this, I don't feel Fox News is going to continue. Well, for a while they will. But they have no choice. Either change or somebody else buy them. And also they have a lot more headaches coming their way. And yes, Blackland likes people like Tucker Carlson and stuff like that. When it comes to business, friends are friends. Those people, they see money. And Rupert letting his son be the chairman or whatever his position is, it's because he sees himself and his son money. That's why he gave him that position. I was thinking about that yesterday. That's the person who comes closest to him. But according to what I hear as well, reliable people and the news, I was listening to that Wagner show last night. Once Murdoch transitions, it's not only going to be Blackland who's in charge. It's going to be, the whole thing is going to change. It's not going to be that chairman anymore. It's going to be all four of them, according to what I hear. But regardless, let me tell you guys, and I believe I said my prediction before was Fox News cannot continue to exist and the format that they are right now. There is no choice. And I would be surprised if this doesn't happen within the next 2 years. They're going to have to change. Who would have thought they paid those people $800 million? So, and there's a lot more to come. It's not over yet. Blackland has people to answer to shareholders, and they are not very happy. So he can be friends with Tucker Carlson or like Tucker Carlson all he wants. That's one thing. Green is completely different. So let's see what happens. But that's my prediction. I wouldn't worry about, yes, it's a concern because of the division that exists in the country, and all the medias are correct for blaming them for the division that exists. Okay. But the headaches that are coming or they are facing right now, I would not want to be in Blackland's shoes at this moment. And if I were him, I would sell the whole thing, share the money with those according to his father's will or whatever, and move on to a new business, because this is not going to be good. That's my prediction when it comes to Fox News. Let me see if you guys have any more. Exactly. Patricia Epperson says Murdoch's son might be good friends with Tucker, but money talks. And yes, I agree. Exactly. That's the idea. Hi, Joanna Burgess. Okay. The next question was, let's see. Okay. Somebody asked me a question. You had said that MTG will be reelected because her district is in a very red area. Didn't you see her being indicted? Yes, but remember I said the way Jack Smith, it feels like to me, he has those. The investigation is pretty large. And like I've said before, every time you pull a string, a whole bunch of stuff comes falling out. It feels like to me, when I focus on Jack Smith, this year and next year, they're going to go after Trump and the top people. And I've said that before. And after that, they're going to go down. They picked up the most dangerous people, the foot soldiers. They're not the most dangerous. The most dangerous are the ones who can go out and try to kill people. Unfortunately, those, they hide, they don't go out. But the foot soldiers, they had to get those first to set an example. And also they knew who they were. Not that they didn't know who Trump was, but it took time to accumulate, to investigate, in order for them to know what to charge Trump. But those people, it was easy. They recorded themselves walking into the Capitol. So I don't remember what they charged them with because I'm not good at that stuff. So it was pretty clear. They didn't have to go and investigate. The only investigation they had to do is grab a video, say, is this you? Yes. We're going to charge you with trespassing. That's the first thing I'm remembering, among other things. Okay? So I don't feel they're going to get to Marjorie Taylor Greene. I'm getting two. It's going to within the next 2 years. I don't feel Marjorie Taylor Greene, some of the senators, some people, other people in Congress who took part in the January 6th situation, because they are not obvious. The only thing Marjorie Taylor Greene did that was obvious is she went to the White House one of the nights that Trump was deciding or whatever shenanigans he was planning, and she came out and gave a press conference. That's how arrogant this woman is. So it's dumb and arrogant. Those are two things that don't mix. You get yourself in major trouble when you do that. But I still feel Marjorie Taylor Greene, she has nasty stuff coming to her. Let's see what happens. And as I'm talking about nasty stuff coming to her, I don't know how many of you heard this morning, Senator Menendez of New Jersey got indicted again. I don't understand this. But Twitter, I like the way Democrats are handling it. No, we don't like it, but we're not going to threaten anybody or demand that SDNY be defunded. But I just don't understand at this point in this guy's life, he still does things. He escaped. He narrowly escaped the last time he got acquitted. You think he would give it up. But this time I don't feel he's going to last though. I feel this guy is going to take a walk because Democrats are not playing. They don't want to be viewed like Trump. So let's see what happens. I think he's done. That's my prediction. Somebody is asking, why is Clumpy still interfering in our government? He does not have that right. Yes, you are right. It is because, this is not an intuitive. This is not an intuitive answer. It's because they are investigating him. Well, what I'm getting intuitively is because he has a base. He's running for president. He's using it as his cover. And our justice system is bending over backwards to give him, they're bending over backward to allow him, I guess, to hang himself. But that's not why. It's because they are afraid. They're not going to treat him the way they would treat you and I. Honestly, that's what it is. Because they should have incarcerated him already. But I know Judge Shotgun, he's not afraid. She is taking her time. She is taking notes. And that is so that when she makes a decision on what to do with Trump, people won't be, Republicans will cry foul no matter what, the justice system does. But at least they won't have a ground to stand on. That's what I feel Shotgun is trying to do, and that takes time and patience and all kind of craziness. That's what it is. Somebody asked me, do you see Trump being the Republican presidential nominee? Is the energy changing where he will run again against Biden? I'm hoping he runs against Biden because he'll be easier to beat. And the thing is, you don't have to be psychic. Logically, by the numbers, Republicans are all in. But I don't know how many of you heard the latest article in The Atlantic. And the name, I have to make sure I say this right. Milley, after Trump nominated Milley as the Joint Chief Chairman, they had a ceremony at a military base, and Milley asked a wounded veteran to take part, or to sing, I believe, the national anthem. And the name of that soldier is Army Captain Luis Avila. Trump, oh boy, basically asked Milley not to bring people or wounded vets. Well, he didn't say wounded vet. He just said people like him, don't bring them, to other events, to the other similar events. Can you imagine? I know Trump has done many more of those things. The way he made fun of that gentleman who had, I believe he had polio or survived polio. The way he made fun of McCain. And once he said he was not a fan of soldiers who were wounded or died. I mean, this guy said a whole bunch of stuff. But, there is such a thing as a cumulative effect. This last news about what Trump said is having an effect. And those things are not being done in a vacuum. Milley coming out and being very honest about what happens behind the scenes, and they are simply letting people know. It's not us, we know what Trump is about. He's a sociopath, okay? But people in his base, they respect Milley. Not all of them. Some of them can be pretty disrespectful. I'm sure, could disrespect them, and without any care in the world, they don't care. But the thing is, Milley is very concerned about what Trump is trying to do. And he feels if you're in the running, you still have a chance of winning. So, Milley, this is another shot at Trump, letting people know what Trump is about. And truly, that's what I feel when I focus on Milley, that he's doing. It's one more service to this country by letting people who think they know Trump, who are worshiping him, to let them know that the guy is garbage. Don't believe the hype. And yes, it feels like to me intuitively, it has an effect. So, to answer the question, there's a very good chance Trump will get the nomination. Let me tell you why Trump may get the nomination. Whether we like it or not, he can use delay tactics, okay, until, I don't know when the Republican nomination get together is, okay. He can use delay tactics so that he doesn't go on trial until after. Does anybody know when the Republican nomination thing is taking place? I don't know why, for some reason I'm hearing March. Does anybody know? But the point I'm trying to make is, it feels like to me Trump is trying to delay him going on trial because he knows he will get convicted. He is pretty sure he's going to get convicted because the numbers are against him. That's why I told you either yesterday or the day before yesterday that he was asking his lawyers, among other people, will they force him to wear an orange suit, which prison they would send him, or would they put him in a house, so he can continue living a cushy life. Those type of things he was asking. It's because he knows there's a very good chance he's going to jail, he's going to prison. But I feel like saying that's what he's doing. That's why I'm not 100% sure. Okay, Lecture Some says it is the summer The trial start in March. Okay. So it feels like to me, oh, the trial start. I know there's a trial that's starting in March, but what I'm having a problem with, Trump and his lawyers are going to try to delay, okay, the start of the trial and when he gets the nomination. But I would prefer Trump gets the nomination because, oh my God, he's a rich target, you guys. He's a target rich guy. Biden has so much he can bury Trump with. It's not funny. That's the way I'm getting it. And also it will drive the number of Democrats, women, young people. I mean, even if it's a regular Republican, okay, that will happen. But Trump, again, running against Trump would be epic. So I feel like saying there's a very good chance. I don't like it. You know, I would prefer somebody like Trump was not on the scene at all. But unfortunately, in some ways I'm happy, and in some other ways I feel, he's beneath the dignity of the job he's seeking. The guy's a lowlife. But that's what personally, that's what I feel, but intuitively, there's a very good chance he may get to answer the question, he may get the nomination. Okay? The only person that can prevent him, like I said, there's a game they're playing. As I'm saying this, the person I feel that can really nail him is Fani Willis. But he has a lot of money, and they know what to do to delay, obfuscate, and play all kinds of games. And also I do know, intuitively I feel, the justice system is not playing with him either. They're not going to help him in delaying going to trial or whatever they need to do to make sure he's in court. So let's see what happens. Hi, Kamal Manga. Kamal is asking, hello Milu, what do you think of Ramaswamy as a Republican candidate? Well, I don't mind somebody as a Republican or a Democrat, because I was born in a country, there was one party, it was a dictatorship. I don't mind Vivek being a Republican. The problem is the guy is dishonest, and something just came out. He's just like Trump in some ways. Okay, I'm going to repeat the last thing he said. He said he's going to take away. Oh, thank you, Maureen Houch. July, the Republican nomination ceremony or party, whatever you want to call it, is July 15th to the 18th. That's the scary part. I thought it was March. That's the scary part. That's going to come around very fast. And Trump and his lawyers are doing everything they can so they can delay. Okay, and I can confuse time. So that's why I am unsure. But I'm hoping he wins the nomination and he runs against Biden. No, I don't like it, but I've said this before. It'll be easier to beat. But to go back to Vivek, Vivek wants to, there is something, let's say for example, a woman is pregnant, she comes here, she gives birth, so her child becomes an American citizen automatically. Vivek wants to take that away, and a whole bunch of other immigration laws that we have. He wants to deport people, among other craziness that he had, crazy ideas that he has. Okay, that's my problem with him. I mean, he's not going anywhere. Believe me, this guy is not going to be president. Yes, he's enjoying a little, a lot of people are going for his lies. but I think I wouldn't be surprised if this guy get indicted somewhere sometimes down the line. I'm not quite sure exactly what it was, but as I'm talking about this, I remember not too long ago I mentioned him, and somebody in the chat told me, or they posted something on the comment board about him. There is a drug, an Alzheimer's drug, that he repackaged and sell it to people again. Okay. And also, he was supposed to go to court, and he said he was too busy running for president. This guy is just like Trump in some ways, and his arrogance is unbelievable. And somebody told me they have a class system in India, and it seems like he's from the top class or whatever that is. And the reason why I'm bringing that up is because somebody who used to work with him, they said he thinks people are here to serve him. These things are not good. I can't stand him. I don't think he's a good guy. And when I read those things, I've said that before, when I read those things from his former co-workers, I was not surprised. So I feel Vivek is in for a rude awakening at some point down the next year or so. And no, he's not going to be in the government, in the American government. This guy is he's not going to be working for the American government. I don't see it. But he's a big flunky. Unfortunately, he could be he's a smart guy. He could use his intelligence for something better. But I think he's wasting our money, because he took money from Soros, I believe. When he had money, he made $700,000 that year. But for someone else could get either the $30,000 or $50,000 he got from Soros, someone who really needed it could have gotten that money. But he got it. So that's how bad this guy is. So, but I wouldn't even worry about him. He's not going anywhere. He may even, I'm telling you, he may find himself going to jail. Remember I said that? Well, it's on video. Okay, let's see the other question. Please, if you guys have political questions, post them. I'm answering the questions that were asked. Someone made the suggestion, I'm doing it. So if you don't like it, let me know. Okay. Oh, that's a very interesting question. How long will the government shut down? I don't feel the government is going to shut down. If it shuts for a couple of days, I would be surprised. And it's because of what I've told you guys in the past few days. I don't remember exactly everything I spoke about yesterday. I'm sorry. But Democrats, the name of the lady, that was yesterday. Yikes. The name of the Democratic leader that I wanted, her name is Catherine Clark, is a member of the Democratic leadership. That's the lady the blonde lady I was trying to describe yesterday, or grayish hair. She's not blonde, she has grayish hair. She's the one yesterday, he was saying that they made a deal with McCarthy, and he failed. So, and I made that prediction about last week. I said, McCarthy is going to find himself in an impossible situation or something like that. I don't remember verbatim what I said. And he's going to make a deal with Democrats. And Democrats are ready, according to what I read. And who, I'm sorry, oh my God, Hakeem Jeffries, he tweeted this morning that Democrats are ready to make a deal with Republicans to prevent the MAGAs from ruining our economy, something to that effect. So, I am not even concerned about the shutdown, but I can confuse time. That's why I'm saying if we go without a day or two, in limbo, it may happen, but I don't feel it's going to last very long, because Democrats already have, something, I wouldn't be surprised if this whole thing is not set up already. I'm sorry, guys. That's the way I'm getting it. Okay. when you are basically letting other people, you're pasturing, you're letting other people know without saying so many words, or you're talking to them, and I feel there's backdoor communication as well between Republicans and Democrats. And also there's a Republican, I forget his name, he's from New York, who said he was going to do something, and then he was going to put together with Democrats and create a budget, something like that. So I'm not worried about a shutdown. Okay, let's see. I'm looking at the screen to see if, because I have more questions people have asked me. AE3 Lighthouse says, Vivek, yeah, I had a nice feeling about him when I first saw him. Like, yeah, like a jokester. Yeah, this guy knows everything. But Mehdi Hassan, oh my God, Mehdi did a job on him, you guys. I think it still hurts him. Anna says, yes, Milo, we have to be prepared for my guy's bag of shiny new objects, yeah? Thank you, Teresa Baltazar, for reminding everyone to please hit the like button. That would help me a lot. Okay, let me go to the next question. Oh my God, you guys. This is not a question, but this is the first thing my eyes went on it. I don't know how many of you read the ProPublica investigation about Supreme Court Clarence Thomas, who was secretly participating in CAT Network donor events. I'm sure you guys have heard about that. Oh my God. This is, do you guys remember I told you? I see him just go into retirement. This last report, I'm on top of other things. Like I said earlier about Trump, there is a piling effect, you know what I mean? So many bad things he's done is coming out, and his wife, I would not be surprised if she gets caught in that January 6th situation. Yeah, Clarence Thomas is going to have to go. And to be honest with you, it feels like to me him and his wife are talking about it. Yes. Justice Thomas is wondering whether he should stay on the bench. That's my intuitive, that's what I'm picking up from him. Joyce Matthews says, Mehdi wrote a book called How to Win a Debate. Oh my God. Well, he does now. And that's who I would love to see Mehdi interview Trump, but I don't think Trump would ever allow Mehdi to interview him. So, yeah, I didn't read the book. I know he has it, but I'm going to buy it. It's just going to sit on my electronic book shelf or library. But this guy, he's pretty good. Okay. Gracie says, we will not miss Clarence and Jeannie. You're not the only one. Okay. Let's see if there are any questions in here, because I'm going to have to look for the other questions. Gracie says 45 is now saying that other people should decide about abortions, like he has changed his mind. Yuck, yuck. Yeah. Hi, Tux, Kazam. As we know, Trump doesn't care. He will say what he feels, wherever the wind is blowing, so he can have his way. And those who who are not thinking will fall for his shenanigans. But Trump can do whatever he wants. This is not going to end well at all. And he thinks that if he gets the nomination, he may, basically he's hoping and praying he'll get lucky. And even if he wins the presidency, I don't see how. I don't see him winning. I shouldn't even say that, because when was that, this morning? Yeah, I was watching, because I was flipping channel between CNN and MSNBC. And there was a gentleman on MSNBC, I believe he's a DA. And in fact, in my area here, he's a DA, but he's on MSNBC quite often. I forget his name. And he was saying what Trump could do if he were to get nominated to become president of this country. And this was a theory. They were theorizing this morning about it. But I don't see Trump even getting there. What I keep seeing, like I told you guys, and that's what I'm getting now as I speak, is scaffolding just falling down on him. That is not good. Okay? I don't know exactly how it's going to work, because there are so many obstacles in front of him. You know what may happen? That's, even if he gets the nomination, he's facing so much, so many other things. What we know right now is nothing compared with what we're going to know next year around this time, about Trump, things that he's done. For example, today, the Captain Avila story, I didn't know about it. I know he did not like, soldiers who were wounded, but a specific example I did not know. So we're going to know a lot more of those things that he's done behind the scenes. And it doesn't matter. It's going to have a negative effect on his popularity and people who go out to vote for him, people who served in the military, people who have relatives. I'm talking about people on his base who wanted to vote for him. They're not going to vote for him. And like I said yesterday, his support is softening. Each time one of those stories come out, doesn't help. And by the way, DeSantis is really plummeting. I read an article this morning. I don't remember exactly what. I know why. They were talking about Republicans in Florida are no longer afraid to take him on. In fact, they have fired a few people. He put, as we know, he's a dictator in training, just like Trump. He put a lot of his friends in key positions. Some of them have gotten the boot. I believe somebody who was supposed to be president of a college, or he referred somebody to be president of the college, or some high position in the college in Florida, they basically turned the person down. Among other things, people he's referred to for positions, they turned those people down. So there is a lot going on in Florida. The article was about he's losing influence in Florida. Republicans are standing up to him. They don't view him like a long time ago anymore when he says jump and they ask how high. And I'm not surprised. I told you guys he was not going to go anywhere. That's basically why I am repeating what I read in the article. So DeSantis has problems. As we know, my fan is on. So sorry about that, friends. Let's see. I'm looking for questions, otherwise. Gracie says 45 complains that Kristen Welker got nasty during her interview of him. Doesn't he always say that woman gets nasty? Oh, yeah. That's his favorite word after he talks to women, it feels like to me. But that's why I don't understand. I mean, Kristen gave him a good break. She didn't step up and argue with him in any way, shape, or form. I'm telling you, I wish Maddie would interview him. Oh my God. That would be some interview. Andrea McDonald Black is asking, do you believe he will be, I'm sorry, do you believe he will be thanked for shining the light on all cockroaches in our government? No, they won't thank him, but I feel like saying those people are going to have problems. If you mean thanking them in that sense, yeah. AE3 Lighthouse says, listening to General Milley's interview yesterday is my soul and Gallard's speech in court had me stand and salute. Oh, and salute. There's still hope. Oh, yeah. I don't remember. I've heard the name Gallard. I don't remember what that was, but yeah. And what we know right now is nothing. There's going to be more to come out. Yeah. It's going to have an effect. It's having an effect already. Let's see. Let me scroll down. PAM8K says the African American churches are teaching Black history. Yeah, yes. In Florida, well, basically that people are standing up to what's his name again? The governor. You guys know who I'm talking. The DeSantis. Please just. This is really not good, you guys. But hey. And you know something? He continues right now. Did you guys hear? I'm sure you guys heard. He's telling people in Florida not to take the vaccine if you are under 65. Him and that guy is supposed to be health commissioner. It's unbelievable, simply because he wants to basically keep his name, and he knows that Republicans will go for it. And a lot of people in Florida that are stupid enough, they're dying. You know, they don't protect themselves, they're dying, and they're going to go for it. It's crazy. But, you know, karma, watch. He's not going to have a nice life after this. But people in Florida are, his shenanigans are catching up with them. That's my prediction. Oh my God, time just flew by. Okay, I think that's it. Sterling Rose says, got my new COVID shot yesterday. Yes, I know I feel the same way about DeSantis, Sterling Rose, but I won't repeat. I do enough of that on Twitter. I curse on Twitter enough. Is the new COVID vaccine out? I was looking for it this morning. I mean, every time I go get it, I get, well, vaccines period make me sick. I get, I feel, feverish and everything. Hi, Craig Dixon. Is the vaccine out yet? I haven't heard anything. I'm looking for it so I can. Oh, Electrosum says, yes, it is out now. Okay, I'm going to call my pharmacy. Oh, I didn't know that. Good. I have to go and get my shot. Then I'm gonna see. Right after this, I'm gonna make my an appointment to go get mine, because I'm not playing with this thing. Thank you. Okay, friends. Thank you very much for spending time with me. Thank you, Chat Managers, for your help. I appreciate it. If you guys want me to continue answer questions like the way I did today, I will. Meaning, like, I don't know how I'm going to do it yet. I'm going to need you guys to tell me what you think, okay? Because I do this. If you don't like it, I suffer. You know what I mean? If you like it, then things are great. So I got to do it so that you guys participate, and so like that it can be a success. Without you, it won't be successful. So what I did today, what I'm thinking of doing is every Friday, I will answer your questions, and the rest of the week. I mean, if you have, I will still answer your questions, but I will have the entire Friday stream dedicated to answering your questions, your political questions, not personal questions, only political. I know a lot of people, you don't, whenever you say personal. So yes, let me know what you guys think, if you like what I did today. And also, if you have questions, please post them. I will answer them as I go along during the week, and I'm gonna save some, some for Fridays. Okay? If you like the channel, please subscribe, and also don't forget to tap on the notification bell. And also, please give me a thumbs up. That would help me a lot. And again, if you want to talk to me either today or tomorrow, please give me a call on my YouTube number. Or you can go to the website, psychicmilu.com. You can reserve from there. Again, everyone, thank you. I see you tomorrow. Members, I'll meet you tomorrow, same time. Till then, thank you, everyone. Bye.